let me go over all of that again, and we'll fix that. Okay, cool. So what I was saying is that today we're going to be working on open source tooling mostly for Apache Airflow, and the idea is that there's some good tooling from other ASF projects that we could definitely bring over. And so in this case, yeah, okay, cool. We can see, sorry, my brain is a little slow. This is a PR review dashboard from Spark. It's quite useful in the Spark community. It's broken down by components. You can see if things merge well, if they pass Jenkins. I personally often just click into Python, and then I look at which JIRAs have been updated recently. And that's useful and fun. The other part is it links with JIRA, and the other part which it does is it automatically updates the JIRA tickets associated with the pull requests. And if you remember earlier when I was working on sort of my first PR in Airflow, while I was going on that adventure, things which I found is that there were a lot of really cool tickets, but a bunch of them had sort of in-progress PRs, and they weren't necessarily automatically linked in the way that I would hope. So when I searched and I tried to just look for things that were open, not in progress, it still gave me a lot of issues which were in progress. And that's okay, like I can manually check, it's not hard, but it's easier when people are looking for things to do if your JIRA information is up to date. So with that being said, again, and this time with audio, so thanks for letting me know about the audio issue. I forgot. I don't remember why I had to switch this microphone to the other computer, but I should really just put it on a KVM so I notice better. Oh, and I have my friend Snoopy. So yeah, that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to get this up and running for Airflow. And I did a version of this, I think, for Apache Beam as well. We didn't link with the JIRA quite as closely, but yeah, that's pretty good. So you can see a similar thing here. Okay, so that being said, let's jump back and make this happen. So where is this code? So the first thing is this code comes from some of my old coworkers at Databricks, and it's the Databricks, and it's like the PR dashboard code, I think. Okay. Databricks PR dashboard. Okay, it's called the Spark PR dashboard. As you can see, I still have to pay GitHub. I'll do that later when I'm not live. And yeah. Okay. So yeah, so if this is a thing that you want to play with, you can get it from there. I have a fork in my own repo. I'm actually really curious what the graph looks like. Well, if I go into Insights, no, that gives me, oh, that's kind of cool. But network is the one that I want to see. Has anyone else? Oh, this is really cool. Okay, yeah. So it looks like the SystemML people also have an active dashboard based on this. Yeah, it looks like that's mostly just Beam and SystemML. But I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this commit, because I think... Okay. Cool. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into my fork of it. Oh, no, that's... Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of old, but if we look over here, we can see that my Beam support version is a little bit more up to date. So let's go ahead and we're going to go repos. Okay. I'm going to save this as, for now, beam.diff checkout master git checkout -b support Airflow. Okay. P1? Cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go find our good friend Emacs. Beam, I don't know, it's Spark PR dashboard. And we're going to, oops. Okay. app.yaml, that looks legit. I wonder if we could put more, well, okay. Spark PR's models.py. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So let's go find underscore components. Components. Wait, what? Am I looking? Okay. There we go. Okay. So here we're gonna take this one. No, that one's got some shit going on. Okay. Whatever. Let's just open a new tab. That's how I have so many tabs. Airflow. Oh, I guess I don't know Airflow on this machine, only on my laptop. Oh wait, I do? Is it like incubator? Oh, it's incubator-airflow. Okay. Git log. Okay. Whatever. So, let's go ahead. We're going to make a component called tests. Well, okay, we'll do tests down at the bottom. Everything inside of, or if it starts with tests. I am curious. Let's see. Okay, also looks like if it has straight up actually, probably. We're just fine if it has the word test in it. That's good enough. Alright. So that's good. So most of it's in Airflow, and so let's go ahead and we're going to put operators in here. Okay, starts with operators. Oh wait, no, sorry. Starts with Airflow / operators. Contrib. Okay. Or Airflow contrib operators. Okay. Or actually, I mean, Now we can simplify this regex a little bit. Airflow operators, but optional match contrib. Okay. Okay. So API is there. I don't think there's a contrib API. That wouldn't make a lot of sense. I'm gonna throw DAGs in with example. Migrations, models, lineage. So I'm trying to come up with what the components should be, but probably a better way of doing this is honestly to go and look at the components that the Airflow team themselves has decided are relevant components. If I can Google site, sorry. This is what happens when you have 2 password managers. Your life is sad. Okay. Okay. Let's go just projects, Airflow. So they have pools and subdags or components. Okay, that's not. That's certainly interesting. Yeah, and we can see actually the thing that I was talking about. Like there's a linked pull request here, but the status is still just open, and so it would be much clearer if the status here said in progress. This should probably have a component. I don't know what it should be. So pools and scheduler. Yeah, that seems legit. Oh, this seems sad. Oh, fucking time zones. Fuck my life. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, time zones scare me. They're almost always sad. Okay, DAG run. Okay. I mean these are all good issues, but okay. We're getting distracted. The components here are wonderful. So authentication is a component, DAG is a component, DAG run is a component, database, CI, salary, configuration, AWS. Okay, there's a lot of different components here, and I'm not really completely sure which components we want to do. So I'm going to be lazy, and I'm just going to start with just a few, and we can go from here. This will still work. Okay, we've got operators. We should definitely put DAG in. DAG. Let's see what people reference in their PR titles when they're working on the DAG. There was... oh wow, 231. so operator looks fine. Null operator references to the DAG, which makes sense in a way. You know, it's kind of core. Sweet. Okay. I guess we'll just do DAG for now, and then I don't think that's a newbie issue, personally, but I'm gonna start watching this issue. Or maybe they, anyways, whatever. I don't really know what to match here, so we'll just go with DAG again. But Airflow, DAG, right, okay. Probably lineage or lineage. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this is kind of a cheat because I just want to have an everything component for now, and we'll fix this later. Executor or Kubernetes or K8s. Cool. And then we're going to match anything that's under Airflow slash there's executors. Or Airflow slash executors, or is there a contrib executors? There is a contrib executors. Contrib executors or contrib Kubernetes. Okay. I'm pretty sure Kubernetes belongs in. I mean, it sort of belongs in the executor. Who knows? Whatever. We'll put it there for now. And like I said, nothing is final. Okay. Cool. It's a start. There was another one that I wanted to do, so that would be a little more useful. Oh yeah, config and security slash authentication. Yeah. Okay. Security, auth, and so it's Airflow, and then under Airflow we want auth, or contrib slash auth, or contrib, or security. All right, that's not so bad. Okay. Wait, why isn't this? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Okay. So git diff, git add. gem update review dashboard to initial Airflow models. Okay, cool. Remove Spark PR's app name from app.yaml to match modern app engine. Okay, git diff. Cool. And then here comes the fun part where we just replace the word beam with Airflow pretty much everywhere. So that's great and takes way less work than the part where we had to do a little bit of thinking. And so I'm excited because I like the feelings of success, especially when it doesn't involve too much work. Okay, beam pull requests become Airflow pull requests. Algae, PR table view.js. Airflow. Okay. Okay, beam. So for now, I'm going to do this link. I want to check a thing because Airflow is still incubating, and I don't know how it's going to handle that. So we're going to go here. So this says incubator Airflow. What happens if I just do a bare link to Airflow? Does it work, or do I need to call it? Ah, it works. It gives me a redirect, but works just fine. Good. Okay, app manager. Okay, beam. Airflow. Oh, sorry, no. Get diff. Okay, and then PR table view. Beam up. Airflow. Beam. Oh, probably should have just edited the JSX one, but that's fine. Okay, so that's good. I think. A Spark Airflow as needed to make sense. So that's a good start. This may actually give us enough to have a quasi-usable system. Who knows? That being said, debugging on AppEngine can be an adventure when you don't know what you're doing, and I certainly don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to try and run some things locally as a starting point, and to do that, I'm going to jump back into the Spark. Oh, I was going to update the committers. Yeah, okay, settings.cfg.template. Well, so unfortunately, the thing with settings.cfg is that there's a bunch of secrets in there. And so I'm going to drag my settings one over here. Or more accurately, so in the with the goal of trying to not live broadcast my credentials today, I'm going to only edit my settings in a separate Emacs window. Yeah. So it would be good if I had the time to factor this out. Into something else, so that there would be like secret settings and non-secret settings, but that's probably not going to happen. Okay. Let's see though, if I scroll down, can I get Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can show. There we go. Okay, yeah. Here's what the configuration looks like. It's settings.cfg. It comes from a template, and I'm just gonna have to edit that really quickly. And I'm sorry about that part. It's probably not the most exciting part. I am gonna sign up for a new JIRA account though. And we can do that together, yay, or something. And this is mostly because I don't want it to take actions under my own name. That would get very confusing, especially when I go take a look at my own work. So magicalunicorn@gmail.com. Holden Caro's magical unicorn. Holden's magical unicorn. This part I will not read out loud because it's a password. Oh, but my memory is kind of garbage. And I'm worried the LastPass generator shows me the password when I generate it, so we're just gonna oh, actually I'm gonna put this thing on the clipboard just so that I have a copy of it to put over here, because I'm not going to remember what I decided to call my things, and my JIRA password. Okay. Well, do we remember the horse battery XKCD? I think that's called for now. Cool. I mean, there's a non-zero chance that I will accidentally end up broadcasting this password anyways, so if that happens, I'll just change it. It'll be fine. None of you will do anything evil and terrible in the intervening 10 minutes. Okay, so that gives us a good start for settings. I need to go and figure out what name I gave this project. So because this is an AppEngine project, it is easier if I just give it a distinct name. You could put multiple AppEngine things inside of the same project. It's kind of annoying to do though, so I just gave it a separate one. And then I also get like easier metrics, and deployment is a little simpler. So so it's going to be airflow-pr-dashboard, and so that's going to be what we're going to use for the URL too. It'll be airflow-pr-dashboard.appspot.com, and that'll be good. So I am going to try and run this locally though, just in case I made any like really egregious mistakes in the Python code, like maybe if I left out a comma or something. I can also launch the Spark PR dashboard locally. Are there any pull requests into this thing? No. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. So, I think I need to do this as well to compile the changes that we just did. Or not, git diff. Oh, oops, okay. Let's go look at prtableview.jsx. That's going to be, okay. Yeah, that should have been an all caps situation. Okay. Okay. Wait, I'm confused. Grunt -- help. I don't want to do watch. I want to do grunt. Is there like a compile? Default. JSX. Yeah. Update PR table view. JSX. I'm not super sure why it's not compiling when I run the grunt task. I don't get it, but it might not be too important. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna run the dev app server. Oh, it's fuzzy. Okay. And I want to see this thing work. So I think 8080 is the one that I want. And we'll go ahead and see if this does its thing. And this will probably not give us real data because there's no actual data around for it to do. Let's go take a look. Yeah, cool. There's no good data for us to use right now, but that's all right. The main thing that I want to just check is that this was going to launch at all before I deployed it to AppEngine. So that's cool. I have no idea how to deploy to AppEngine anymore, so let's go see if there's instructions here or if I'm going to look it up. I guess I should probably run pep8. I don't have pep8 installed? Oh, it's an oversight. I guess it's normally inside the VM that I'm using. And we're not using a VM here. It's just, yeah, but cool. Let's fix that. Models.py. It's line, I want to say 76. Okay. Controllers.py. I'm pretty sure those are not things that I've done, but that's okay. Git. We should fix those. We should probably fix them in master though, so we can rebase everything else on top of it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Might as well. Okay, check out master. Okay, PRs. It is line 88. PRs.py, do not use bear except. Fuck. Sorry. Well, I mean, I can. What's the best practice? Is like just catch it as a name, or is it that? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what the error is going to be because the original code wasn't written with it. Okay, whatever then. Okay, in that case, let's go back to. Actually, that's cool. But let's print out what the error is so that in the future I know what my errors are. Exception as E. Then I can go look at my error logs later. Line 134. Okay. Exception SE. Issue number should maybe be a digit, but whatever. Cool. And then if we see this come up, we'll know what the exception space is, and we can narrow this down in the future and be less bad people. Cool. And that's fine. Try and fix generic exceptions and log what they are so we can narrow down our catch handling cases in the future. Cool. That's actually a good point. Let's go ahead and push this upstream. I am actually really curious what the STC kids folks have done. Sorry. Maybe now is not the time for that part, though. But it's really tempting. It's really tempting. We're going to go insights, network. These are all just merge commits. Let's take a look here. No, also November 16th. Okay. Really, not all that different. Fine. Unless, whatever. That's pretty okay. So, where was I going with that? Code. Okay, now I need to remember how to deploy AppEngine. Which, as someone who works at Google, I should do a better job of remembering how to do. Dev apps. Okay, whatever. Deploy to AppEngine. Cool. It looks like this is the document that I read last time. App.yaml. Okay, so can I also specify the config? Gcloud app deploy. Let's go ahead. App index. Do I have an index.yaml? Let's go take a look at app.yaml and see what it says. Gcloud app deploy. Gcloud app deploy dash bucket image URL promote stop previous version. Can give it a different version string. Okay, gcloud app deploy different config files. Gcloud app deploy config file. Is there like a need to give it a container image, thankfully. Don't need no promote. I just want to specify oh, there's an index.yaml and a ground eye. Wait, what's my config file called? Give me a second. Grep cfg star.yaml. No, okay. Settings.cfg AppEngine different ems. Can I specify? Like I can just copy my settings. Here we go. Organizing your configuration files. So I'm pretty sure the settings.cfg is some manual magic. Okay. So let's just go ahead and I'm gonna temporarily copy the settings.airflow or settings.cfg.airflow. Just for now. Okay. Whatever. I can deal with if there's a better way to do this later. Oh, it looks like I forgot to do a thing. Give me a second. Or whatever. No, we'll fix it later. I don't think I can do that. So okay. Let's try this. gcloud app deploy dash project is what's our project called? Airflow PR dashboard. Star.yaml. Yeah. We gcloud config set project. Oh, wait, what? Git branch. I thought I got rid of the project. Oh, I'm in Airflow. That's why. Wait. Oh. So I forgot. Why did I end up back on master? I don't know what I did. Sure, I don't really care. Let's do US Central. Looks good to me. guess this will take a little bit. But I have my good friend Coffee in my DNA Lounge coffee cup. DNA Lounge is probably the first club. Well, actually, it's the second club in San Francisco I went to. Because Booty was at a different venue the first week I was in San Francisco. I really love it. It's maybe running out of money. If you're in San Francisco and you like dancing, definitely check it out. I don't know. Cool. I guess I could run that command, maybe? Sure, why not? I think I could also just go there. Cool. Yeah. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually get started. Oh, shit. It's already started. There's probably no data here, once again. But that's okay, because we're going to go into our like admin thing as soon as I remember how to get there. And like AppEngine is in here somewhere. AppEngine! Let's go into our dashboard. Okay, it says we have no requests. We have a service. Its name is default. Our task queues are mostly empty. There is like a magic URL that I hit to populate the queue. I don't remember what it is though. AppEngine admin page. Python AppEngine admin. How do I get there? I don't remember, but that's okay. There is an admin page. I just don't remember where. Is there like a fund? gcloud app browse admin page. I don't. Okay, there is an admin URL, and it's in my app.yaml apparently. Probably, maybe. Admin. Require admin for contasks to prevent rate limit violation. Seems reasonable. Cool. Programmer boo. Okay, tasks was not found. There's a thing in here to backfill my data. I don't remember where it is. Here we go. Okay. And this is going to take a while, but it should force everything to just have a party. Cool. It is enqueuing to backfill 3,834 PRs. That is a lot of PRs. Okay. Yeah, cool. So if we go and look at our task queues, they should now be, there should be things in them, I think. Yeah, cool. So this looks a lot more promising. We can see there are actual things in my task queue, and that's more or less what we would expect. There's an old PR and a fresh PR queue, which is good and useful. And our JIRA issues thing isn't there. How do I make it do things in JIRA? Okay. Well, let's see here. Okay. It looks like it's not quite succeeding at pulling from JIRA. That's not great. Fudge. And we should probably actually hide this commenter. Probably. I don't know if there's a way to hide a commenter. There probably should be. But this is a start. It's a good start. And we will go from here. Yeah, Jenkins is just unknown for everything. That's not great. Oh, actually, yeah. Do we actually even use Jenkins? Yeah, I think we do. It's just... Or, oh, we mostly depend on Travis. Oh, this is CodeCov. I mean, CodeCov... Okay. Although, interestingly enough, no one... CodeCov didn't chime in on this PR. That's kind of weird. No, CodeCov totally did. It just didn't succeed at parsing it. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, oops. I guess I didn't need the everything component. Ooh, security. Interesting. Yeah, okay. This looks... It's a start. Okay, so one of the easier things that we could do is probably get a list of the Airflow committers, and then we can go ahead and have this field start to make sense. Apache committers. Okay. Oh no, I want them by project. Committers by project. There we go. Cool. And we are interested in Airflow. Airflow incubating. Cool. That's not a long list. We can just format this manually. Oh wait, is this a list? This is probably a list of their GitHub IDs. This probably needs to be a list of their GitHub IDs, but this is going to be a list of their ASF usernames. So I don't know if this is actually going to be the right list, but that's okay, I guess. It's a start. So I guess actually we will have to probably go and find these people, because like I don't know if Ash Berlin Taylor, if that's their... Okay, it looks like they are probably Ash B on GitHub. Maybe, I don't know. They are in the ASF organization, and they are working on Incubator Airflow. So probably Ash B. Also, that logo is the same logo for Ritual Coffee in San Francisco. So maybe this person also enjoys coffee, and I should try and see if I can convince them that we should have coffee, and therefore it can be a legitimate business expense, and I will have more coffee in my life, and that will make me happy. Okay, so let's quickly track down these committers on GitHub. Actually, wait, it's maybe inside of project.rst. Are these might be Twitter handlers, but Twitter handles, but they might also be GitHub usernames. It looks like it is. Fuck yeah, cool. Okay, so this gives us a much simpler list, and my life is much easier. Or at least I think it is. Yeah, that's great progress. Cool. So I'm just gonna okay. This might not be complete. The other one is probably the definitive list, so we're just going to go in and manually replace these. And then anyone that's left, I'll just use my super fancy Google Fool to find them. cool. So let's double check that this is actually like the, yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, the ASF usernames being different than the GitHub handles is not an uncommon thing. So, but I mean, as we can see, certainly some of the times it's shared. But that's fine. Snarkle? Hey girl, how's it going?
Hi, Snoopy.
Snoopy's pretty good. Snoopy's just hanging out with me. Writing some code.
The camera?
This is the camera. No, there's just a lag on this one because it's fucking YouTube. I mean, it's glorious YouTube from the most excellent employer who still pays me, right?
I love YouTube.
Yeah, actually, we've been watching a shit ton of Wendover productions and some other stuff. I love airplanes.
I love Wendover production. I love that your job can be making slime on YouTube.
Yeah, sadly, not my job. But
or mine. I want that to be my job.
Have you, like, girl, if that's what you want to do, we own a very low quality camera, which seems to be a great starting point.
I don't like touching the slime. And I dyed my hands and the sink and the kitchen counter purple last time I tried.
That's fine. It's not like we live somewhere with nice counters. Like...
That's true. Our counters are designed to hide hair and eye stains.
Yeah. Okay, this person isn't in this list. I don't see them, so I'm gonna go and find them. Fuck.
The seal say hi?
Yeah, the seal can come stay in my boobs. I'm not wearing a bra though this morning, so they might just fall down. But no, we're good. Oh, okay, we'll flip them around. There we go.
So they can see.
Yeah, this person, probably. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's just, I should have just checked that, because their ASF username definitely seems to match.
Is the person who said to automate me watching?
Oh, no, I don't think so. This is a different crowd than normal. Okay, Tash is not here, so let's go find their GitHub handle. This is like not the most exciting part right now because I'm just looking up. Okay, yeah, they're in the ASF org, so that's probably them. There's an extra S on their GitHub. And so I'm just looking up these people's GitHub handles from their names and ASF handles so that in the review dashboard, you can see if a committer commented on it. And like, this is really useful in Sparkland because if I see another committer working on it, I'm just like, fuck yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Like, if I do, they know how to get in touch with me.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's useful when you have like too many pull requests. And, you know, if you see something which has a lot of activity but no committers, you're like, well, this looks important, but...
Why doesn't it do it by itself?
Oh, because computers are terrible, is the long and short version.
It should do it by itself.
I mean...
That's not your problem.
Yeah, like, there is probably... I could write a bunch of software. Oh, cool! That's awesome. I didn't realize... Shit, I know this guy. Okay. I need to send this person an email and be like, yo dog, what's up? We're going to just drag this one over here, and I'm going to follow up, because I didn't realize they were working on this project, and that's kind of cool. We think met in Amsterdam, unless I'm getting the picture confused, which has certainly happened before.
It looks familiar, but computer boys all kind of look alike.
God, we're recording. Actually, we're broadcasting, so I can't even fix it in post. Yeah, cool. There are more Chris's than women on this project.
Yeah, how am I supposed to tell all the people named Chris apart? So it's like June and July and January.
That's true. I have no idea about the differences between those things. Like, it is so annoying. My job involves a shit ton of travel, and I am terrible at it.
You love the travel part. You're terrible at the scheduling. Because you don't know the difference between July and January.
Yeah. How am I supposed to know the difference between July and January?
They both start with J. Why don't you do them by numbers?
I should really just do that. Okay, that doesn't look like that's their username. I mean, I also, to be fair, don't actually have to get 100% success. That's fine.
With traveling or with this?
I mean, I think I am supposed to have 100% success with traveling, but that's weird. I don't see this person's GitHub handle coming up.
Oh.
Whatever. We've spent enough time working on this maybe less exciting part that I'm just gonna skip it. Like, because you get a lot of utility even from 80% correct, right? Cool. There we go. That's a list. Probably. It's me, Mario. I make the pizza pie.
You're not in the...
No, I'm not a committer on this project.
Oh, okay.
This is a different project that Glorious Employer cares about. Okay. Airflow settings.cfg. Oh, okay, yes. Okay, we're gonna bounce everything. It'll probably break. That's great though. So interestingly enough, I want to see. Okay, so that's updating. Task queue. Dashboard. Okay, that looks like it's doing a thing. Oh, interesting. Index error, list out of range. Cool. I mean, also not cool, but now that we actually report the error messages, this is good. There are 153 occurrences. That is not good. Cool. That's probably why it's not succeeding at updating that JIRA stuff. So we're going to go in and we're going to dig into this. So update PR tasks line 138. Oh yeah, it's a party. It's a party and Holden is paid to go. Don't think too closely about it because it brings you sadness. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah.
It's like Japan.
Oh my god. Actually, United is having a 20% sale on mileage redemptions to Asia, so we have to rebook all of our tickets.
Okay, I'm excited.
I am too. Oh my, because like 20% savings on miles, like, I mean, yes, we have a shit ton of miles, but in practice, I could always use more.
I like having miles, and then we get to do Kauai.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Japan. And
we're just Kauai tourists.
Are we?
Yeah,
No.
We went to Japan to do all of the cute shit.
Oh, actually, yeah. Do you want to go to that like random place this time in like Bumblefuck?
Harmonyland?
Yeah. It's gonna be winter though, so it's gonna be also still not like green and shit.
We don't have to go to Harmonyland this time because we're going to Guam.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to Guam. It's the furthest away American territory. It's America, 3 hours off the coast of Japan, but it looks just like California. Like, it looks like SoCal, not like this terrible, rainy part of the country. And it's pretty nice, actually.
Sure. Line 46. Okay. If transition name start. What? That doesn't make any. How the. Oh, okay. It's a generator. Sure. Sorry. I was just misreading that. The PR dashboard user needs the issue assigned to itself. Oh, fudge. So that user probably does not have permissions to assign the JIRA to itself. Okay. Yeah. That's unfortunate. They did tell me I could do this, which presumably means that they said, and by I could do this, I mean not that I actually have permission, like required in the system, but like they were okay with me doing the work. So the question is, does one of my accounts have permission to do this? And therein lies an interesting question. I do not know. So let's go find issues. Hypothetically speaking, this does have the assign to me button. Fuck. Really don't want to do this with Holden K. That's less than ideal, right? We'd rather not, or at least I would rather not deal with that. But it's a start. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's log out. Let's log back in as the other account, which I don't remember. That's okay. It is apparently called Holden's Magical Unicorn, because we could call it consistent naming. That might not be exactly true. And then, okay. Okay. Oh, my user ID is, that could be the problem. Okay. It could be that I fucking autofill. I need to okay. Looks like I fucked up that account. So that's cool. So let's reset the password. And that would explain why that's not working. So let's go ahead. Let's go over here. Oh, actually it did work. It just got into a bad state. So, it actually is working. It's just working too much. Which is inconvenient. I probably... so let's go ahead and take a look at this issue over here. For example, and so it did assign it to itself and then it switched it back, but it didn't manage to update the status of it. That's confusing. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know. Can't really read that one. Or that one. Okay. I can read this one, probably. It says that... fuck. So, I mean, it's clearly working. Or for a flexible version of the word working. But it clearly hit an issue, and that's not good. So fuck. God damn it. Sorry. Oh, cool. Well, on this one, it's on my own PR, so we can go take a look at that. So it looks like it's not managing to update it to in progress. So what happened? Like, why is it not able to update it to in progress? I don't know. It's not good. That makes me sad. But it also looks like it. If we do it like this, it gets kind of upset. So if I go here into status, well, that's why I can't update the status. Fuck. Oh. If I start progress. Okay. So that works as that user. So this is confusing, but it's not crazy. It's okay. Let's go with this is confusing, and I don't know why. But it's an okay starting point. But it looks like that account that I made is probably not going to have a very good day. And the password reset is not oh, actually it is. Okay, cool. Cool. Password reset just took a little bit of time. Yeah, that generates a password, but then it shows you that password. So I'm gonna just go ahead, go over here, and cool. And we'll add this to LastPass so that I can hopefully log in next time. Okay. So that being said, we're gonna log in, and okay, yeah, English UK. Choose an avatar. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and find a photo. Oh yeah, okay. Actually, no. Holden's magical unicorn. GitHub. Okay, it's gonna be. I want something that makes it really. There we go. Cool. It's so the reason for putting my name in it is that if it starts doing kind of weird things, people can track me down pretty easily, hopefully. So that's a thing. I'm not super sure how to handle this rate limiting problem that we're seeing, or even why it couldn't find that. But let's go ahead, let's go find one of my other GitHub issues. Sorry, GitHub pull requests into Airflow. Pull requests, author, Holden. Okay, cool. So this is... I've just been too busy to really do anything on this one, which is not good, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna search for an issue, and we're gonna go try and see what happens. Okay, so this one is the one which I made in progress. So what about the other one? Remove legacy, import support for this. I don't really know for sure. Okay, we're gonna... No, these are both in progress. Let's go look at the work log. Or, okay, history maybe? That's what I want. Oh! Wait, what? No, Holden made it in progress. Wait. Okay. Did I make... Damn it, did I make both of them in progress? No, actually, it's just a 7 to a 6, so let's just go ahead. I'm actually going to go move this in here so my alt-tabbing doesn't have to keep happening. History, Holden made it in progress. Okay. Although, okay, so we're going to... I'm doing this because it's my JIRA, and... Interesting. So Holden's magical unicorn does not have the permission to make it in progress, which would make sense. Or let me rephrase that, which would explain why this is not currently working. So it actually doesn't seem to have permission. Is there like an edit? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So it looks like to make this part of it work, I'm going to need the who's-it-macallits, the Airflow people to give Holden's Magical Unicorn, which is my JIRA account, for automated work, permission to update JIRAs to in progress. In the meantime, though, we probably still want to pull information from JIRA. So I am going to go find the code associated with this. Here we go. And we're going to add an except inside of here. And then we're going to go find that the error message. Except index error. Okay. Logging.error. Index error as E. Could not update JIRA could not update JIRA. Let's just do that. Could not start progress on JIRA issue J. Likely due to permissions. Could not update JIRA. Like, probably. Okay. So hopefully that works. And that does the trick. Although it looks like here we just use multi-line strings instead, so let's do that instead of this continuation. Probably do not have sufficient permissions. Okay. In JIRA to a pull request and add a comment linking it to the PR. So that being said, this part is already done by another bot. So we don't want to do that. So we are going to skip that, and we're going to add a setting for that. But let's do that as a separate commit. Actually, both of these things can probably go into master. Git checkout master. Git commit add an error message when our account does not have permissions required to update the JIRA to in progress. And then the thing that we're going to do inside of here is link issue to PR. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're actually going to go and find where this is called instead. Grep-r. Okay, and it's inside of tasks. So let's go find tasks. Okay. Link issue to PR. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yep. So then we are going to go ahead and we're going to go if, and there's like a config object inside of here, right? Or something? Yeah. If app.config link issues. Well, here. I can move this in here. Oh, no, let's go ahead and move this out, because otherwise the config key could get caught as just a generic exception. And then, so yeah, we only want to link issues which which are new. And so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add a link issues equals true. True. Okay, yeah, cool. I spend enough time switching between languages that I never remember if true is capitalized in a given language or not. So, that being said, actually, we don't want to set it to true here. We want to set it to false. Because we're not going to link the issues. So that's progress. Let's go ahead and make that happen, right? I think. Oh, wait, yeah, no, sorry. Diff. Oh, and there's like a base settings as well. I'm just gonna, it's like a settings.cfg.template or something. And so over here, we can have this settings CFG template, and so link issue. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Is going to be equal to true, just in the default template for folks. Okay, cool. So git diff, git commit -am, selectively enable issue linking. Okay, cool. Git branch, git checkout. We're going to go back here, git rebase master. Force with lease. And there's another thing I was going to do. It's gcloud. Yeah, cool. And we're going to go ahead and update our settings. And the other thing which I'm going to do while we're all hanging out here is I'm going to go find the email that I sent, the thing, buttons, words. Is Omni here?
No.
It's noon.
Yeah, we're here like a while ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I got it. It's not noon. It's 11:30.
Cool. I'm not in any way impaired, except I have forgotten to eat breakfast because it's a holiday.
Do you need more coffee?
Oh, my wife loves me. She's giving me coffee from her cup. Oh, this is the sweetest. I also haven't taken my drugs, so emotions are super strong.
Do you want a Pop-Tart?
No, don't worry. I'm just coming up with excuses for why I don't remember what the fuck I'm doing. I'm pretending that that's not normal. Right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go find this. Boop, boop. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, cool. Reply to all. And let's go ahead and we're gonna open this. I don't actually know how to fucking Gmail. I have the new Gmail and I don't know how to open my reply in a new window. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just write this email really quickly. So you don't have to use the PR dashboard. If you don't want to, you can still just use the existing GitHub interface. That being said, I have a version of the PR dashboard up and more than open to contributions, especially if any folks have better categorizations slash regexes. Actually, whatever, fuck it. Let's just, I'm just going to write this somewhere that y'all can see so that it's not just super boring. I mean, it's still going to be pretty boring because, like, up at I want to be clear. The PR dashboard is meant to complement GitHub, and if it's not your jam or doesn't work with your workflow, feel free to not use it. Let's get rid of the I want to be clear. Feel free not to use it. One of the things which came up in the earlier discussion was automatically moving JIRAs from open to in progress. And that part is mostly there, but one of the JIRA administrators needs to give the account Holden's Magical Unicorn permission to update issues from open to in progress. Right now, it just fails. Actually, that's another good point. I'm going to add a second config about whether or not it should be doing the linking, just in case people, not linking, updating the status, just in case people decide that they don't want that unexpectedly after a previous config. Conversations. Contributions are more than welcome, and suggestions without code are welcome too. Especially if anyone has suggestions for better / more useful component buckets. The code lives at okay, let's go ahead. So let's go and find those links. GitHub.com, Holden K is what, I don't know what the hell it's called. Spark PR dashboard. Airflow. If anyone wants. Right now it just fails. I mean, actually, yeah, that's okay. We probably don't have to add a config. Well, yeah, I'm going to add a config for it because it's going to cause some noise and not be of any value until the permission is enabled. So we're going to go ahead and swap update. So then so this is the email I'll send, but I'm going to go ahead and update the code a little bit more first. Once again, it's inside of tasks. Instead of link issue, it's called, I don't remember, god damn it, update issues. Okay. Update issues, yeah? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, no, I don't care about signing. Okay, update issues, link issues. Fix template setting for linking issues and add config for updating issues flag. Cool. Once again, git rebase master, git push -- force with release. Okay, cool. That's a progress. Let's run ahead. Let's go gcloud. I lost my mouse. Go ahead and say yes, please continue. And there we go. Okay. If folks no longer want automatic issue updates from open to in progress, that's totally fine. It's behind a configuration switch. Although, personally, I think it's useful. Cool. There we go. So, oh yeah, okay. If anyone wants to see how this was ported from Apache Spark /Beam, how this was customized from Apache Spark Beam, I did most of it in a live stream. And then I'll just include a link to this wonderful live stream that y'all are watching. Thank you so much for watching this. And then we'll go ahead and add that. Cool. And this is just because the let me clarify one of the Airflow JIRA administrators. Cool. That sounds pretty accurate. Let's go ahead and take another look here. Let's go take a look at our queue. Actually, yeah. So this is, yeah, a lot of errors. Yep. Last seen just now. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. So we're getting API rate limit exceeded as well. So let's go ahead and deal with that. Let's grab view logs. Oh, no, that's not what I want. Nope, nope. Don't want Stackdriver. Maybe that's a Stackdriver. Okay, so this is coming from GitHub API line 42. Okay, so this is kind of jank, but what I'm going to do here is, because this is in a queue and we just have a fixed number of queue workers, it's 2. So when we get a rate limit exceeded, I'm just going to throw in, it's not great. I'm kind of curious. We should have an auto back off. Well, okay. Once again, we're going to go back to our master branch, git checkout master, and we're going to go take a look at GitHub API.py. I don't think this is actually a thing which is going to happen a lot, and that's just because normally we're not backfilling everything, and so the queues don't get very deep. But this is probably going to happen the next time I try and set up the PR review dashboard for another project, or the next time that, our data store gets in a bad state and I need to manually refresh everything. So it's probably going to happen again, so it's worth trying to fix if it's not too painful. That being said, if it's super painful, we'll just not fix it. Okay, cool. So this is just doing a raw GitHub request. Okay, it looks like we do not actually, we just don't use anything else. That's cool. I'm gonna swap this around. Okay, so if I click on this, okay, no, it has a user ID in it, so that's legit, that's real. Okay, elif response.status underscore code equals 403. And this isn't great. Rate limit exceeded. In response.content. Python sleep. I don't know. Import time.sleep. Okay. Python time.sleep. Let's wait 30 minutes. I don't know. This is kind of not greatish, but I really don't have an easier quick fix. Let's add a comment. Temporary workaround for API rate limit being exceeded. Most likely to encounter during backfills. Yeah, that's probably legit. Is there a timeout that I have to worry about? AppEngine queue processing timeout. Here we go. Task queues have a 10-minute deadline. Well, let's wait 8 minutes and if attempt. So if it's this, we'll wait 8 minutes, but then we'll try doing another raw. Rate limit exceeded. Response.content. Okay, that's legit. Yeah. I mean, what is the GitHub rate limit and how is it configured? Oh, cool. Well, we can see some have JIRA times in them now, or JIRA priorities in them with the new version. Where we don't just throw when something goes sideways. But we need to like backfill everything more or less a second time. And it's currently hitting API rate limits, so that's probably not great. Let's go take a look at what our rate limit is. Normally, I would solve this by making a second account, but the GitHub people more or less told me not to do that. And by more or less, they told me never to do that again.
Should I make an account? I have a GitHub account. If you can figure out how to get into it, you can have it.
Wait, really? I can use your GitHub account?
Yeah. I don't know what the password is.
That would solve some problems for me. Maybe.
Is that still, like, sketch? Or...
No, we are separate people. Although this is being streamed to the internet, so I will of course, definitely, for sure, read the terms of service closely before taking any such action.
You could just tell me how to buttons, and I could buttons.
Yeah, I could get you to press the buttons for me. But like, honestly, this also sounds like work. Okay. Wow. 5,000 authenticated requests per hour. So it sounds like I went over that. Which is a lot. That's a lot of requests. But, seems plausible. Seems plausible. Ooh, okay. Well, this is maybe a little bit sketchy. But, we could swap the OAuth token for none. Because then Okay. So essentially, wait, method. Okay, yes, here we go. And method equals get semi-do none. So what I'll do is, if I run out of authentication requests under my authenticated user, we'll fall back to not an authenticated user in 8 minutes. And then if we do one request per, yeah, that should actually work out pretty okay, I think. Okay, let's add a comment here. If we're just doing a GET request, try and do it without being authed after 8 minutes. Actually, let's after. Go ahead after 2 minutes, because the non-authenticated processing rate limit is 60 requests. Let's just do 4, because this is hard. If we're doing another request, wait 9 minutes and see if it works. It's not super principled, but seems like the best I can do here, right? It's a little hacky, but mostly I just want the queues to get processed without error slowly, rather than like process it optimally. Maybe. Who knows if this is going to work? Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Try and handle API limits at least a little bit in the GitHub API interface. Cool. Okay. Actually, that's going to cause us a problem. I'm going to go ahead and change this logic, actually, now that I think about it. Retry is equal to true. If paginated ones, I don't think we can necessarily, well, I think paginated requests I have to stick within the same user. Let's actually move off required over one. Cool. So there, that will maybe work better. Okay. Check out master. Now try and do paginated requests between auth and non-auth. Cool. We'll see if this code works. And then I'm gonna go eat a Pop-Tart. Yeah, I like Pop-Tarts. Cool. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay. Some amount of progress. The Jenkins status thing, I need to come back to it later when I have more free time and I'm not so hungry for Pop-Tarts. Committer commented. That seems to work. That's kind of cool. What was I doing? Do you remember? I have no memory. My memory is made of Cheetos and coffee. I'm sure it's a very good memory. Oh, right, I was going to go look at my queues and actually error details, and hopefully... No, I don't. Okay, cool. So the new push means we're not seeing those error messages right now. That's nice. That's reassuring. That's good. Okay. Let's go take a look at our queues, because that could also be the other reason why I'm not seeing any errors. So let's go look at our task queues. Our tasks in queue are still there. Oh, we have a max. Oh, wait, no. We have nothing currently running. That's weird. Pull queues, cron jobs. So update. What's the difference between refresh all PRs and update PRs? Let's go ahead and hit run now. Well, this runs once a minute, so that's probably not. Okay, push queues. The maximum concurrent is a lot higher than I thought. For some reason, I thought we only did 2 PRs at a time. So I can definitely see how we got through that. Okay, at least we're running a task now. So that's good. Running a task. Okay. We'll PRs this back down to 0. Let's go back into our dashboard. 500s have dropped to 0. Yay! That's good progress. Okay. Oh, cool. I forgot to import time. That's great. Okay. Time dot. So we're definitely still getting issues. So we'll actually, no, whatever. Let's move the time import up here. Check out master, git diff, oh, git stash, check out master, git stash pop, git diff, add missing time import for backoff logic. And then we're going to go ahead and update it again. Okay. So hopefully fix our error 500s all the way down. That would be exciting. And we can trigger a refresh of everything once this is up. Okay. Task queues, cool. We still have everything running. Refresh our task queues. Okay, no, we don't have anything running. Cron jobs, ooh, it failed. That's sad, but also more or less what we expected. Okay, yeah, these all gave us 500s. That's kind of because I fucked up with the import time thing, so let's go ahead and run it now. And then let's refresh. Refresh. No, it's not happy. View. Okay. 743. I want to see the details. What did you say? Error. Cool. That's not. I want to know the error message. Okay. 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 I want to know the last scene. Okay, visit error reporting. Okay, can I sort by last scene? 1 minute ago. Time is not defined. Was last seen 1 minute ago. So that like shouldn't be a thing anymore because we imported it. I think. Does it give me the version somewhere? Oh, all versions. No, let's look at this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. Let's go take a look. Time. AppEngine versions. Okay, instances. Okay. Okay, so task queues, cron jobs, run now. Okay, this looks more promising. It just maybe took a little bit of time to get updated. No, let's say no. Don't want to deploy right now. Yeah. While that's running, let's look at our push queues and refresh them. Cool. So that looks more like what we would expect to see. That being said, that my sleep time is apparently not enough, because if we're going to do 100 maximum concurrent for fresh PRs, falling back to unauthenticated and waiting 2 minutes per worker, unless they have separate IPs. Oh, who knows, whatever. All this task is 3 hours. 50 seconds ago. Completed 0 tasks in the last minute. So that sounds like it's probably going down the time sleep thing code path that we sort of expected it to go down, where it will sleep for 4 minutes and try it again without being authenticated. Let's go back into cron jobs. Oh. Did it actually fail? Yeah, okay, so it hasn't had a new run, like, fully enter, because, like, that's the 12.11 one. Unless load newer logs. Yeah, no newer entries are found yet. Oh. 12.11. Let's go. Okay, cool. So last seen is 5 minutes ago was the last error that we were getting. So that looks like what I'd expect. Yeah, the request limits are just not super big. But yeah, we can definitely see those all came through. It's going to probably take 4 minutes for this thing to fall through and do unauthenticated requests to the GitHub API. But I don't really have anything to do for those 4 minutes. Okay. Let's take a look here. Yeah. Auto reload, yeah. No, I definitely want to auto reload. Last seen, oh, first seen 2 minutes ago. Okay, there we go. So now we can see that we still hit the, okay, so we hit the rate limit exception Because my assumption about the number of workers that we had doing this was way off. So because like 100 workers is just not gonna be okay. Squeezing an extra 60 requests out doesn't really do us a lot unless yeah. Let's bump that to a 9. This is a bit of a hack. But I'm gonna try and this is kind of a hack. Part of it is honestly probably our queue is a little too big, given our queue.yaml. Yeah, so this is reasonable, assuming that we're not also currently backfilling. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this down. Yeah, this rate limit is apparently probably a little aggressive, so we're going to cut this one as well. And about half, and we'll cut this one in about half as well. And hopefully we'll stop getting these time limit exceptions. That should probably go in master as well. Okay. Reduce queue throughput. Reduce queue through. Actually, let's look up what the bucket size is. q.yaml bucket size AppEngine. What does that actually do? Bucket. That seems reasonable. Well, let's do 750. 75. Sure. This is probably fine. Okay. Complicate retry logic even more. Okay. Cool. And so we'll kick it off again, and that'll be a party. And so that'll probably do the trick. It'll just take a long time to backfill now, because the original configuration was too aggressive, given that the GitHub API limits are pretty low, and I only have one account. They'll figure out if it's okay for me to use my wife's account or not at some point. But that's a party. Cool. That's pretty good over there. This, so I mean, I'll probably wait to send the email to the Airflow user list, because I want to wait for this to like actually be populated with data, because I think that would be a more entertaining use case. And so today, OSS tooling, JIRA, NPR review, dashboard. So yeah, Holden and Boo's super fun live stream. Although actually today it's Holden and Snoopy. Super fun live stream, adventures in open source. Today we worked on JIRA and PR tooling for mostly around the Airflow project. My name is Holden. My preferred pronouns are she or her, and I'm a developer advocate at Google. I'm on the Apache Spark PMC. I contribute to Beam and many other projects. I've been at a bunch of different companies. I have 2 books that I co-wrote. They're pretty much unrelated to today's live stream. But you should definitely buy High Performance Spark and Learning Spark. You can follow me on Twitter. Slides are generally on SlideShare, and the code review of the live streams which you're watching today are on Twitch and YouTube. If you have feedback, I would really appreciate it. This is mostly, it's written as if it's for talks, but I would love feedback on the live streams too. I'm trying to improve that. Hopefully next time, for example, I don't have the minute of dead air at the start where I forget to turn my microphone on. In addition to who I am professionally, I am trans, queer, Canadian, in America on a work visa, and part of the leather community. This is mostly unrelated to open source, but I think it's important that, especially in online communities, we try and build diverse and inclusive communities, and it can be harder to tell if we're succeeding at that. And if we don't build diverse and inclusive communities, we'll just build the same old shit over and over again, and it'll be kind of depressing. And so that's it for my outro. In theory, this is my intro deck. I'm going to swap this. And what did we do today? Because I never remember to do this at the start. At the end, it's a little easier to remember. And so that's it. Oh yeah, you can see this is the Spark PR dashboard, which is the thing we're trying to get working. over here for Airflow, you can see there's a lot more data filled in on the Spark PR dashboard. Part of that is that, it's been incrementally built over time, and we're trying to do a backfill, and we're hitting all of these API rate limit exceptions, which is why, we've sort of reduced the queue sizes and all of that fun stuff. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's really it for me today. Thank you for joining me. I, hope... Oh, actually, before I run away, let's push that, just in case other people are interested in generalizing this to other projects. They don't have to take our Airflow-specific changes. They can just take the generic ones. So with that, thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you all around. I will be doing more live streaming soon, and you can definitely join me for that. Right now, this is what's going on. Tomorrow, I'll be looking at Spark with Kubeflow, and I'll be looking at some live coding tools improvements. And then I'll do some Airflow PRs itself, not just PR review dashboards. And then I have a weekly Apache Spark code review that I hope you all might find interesting. So, once again, thanks everyone for joining me. If you missed part of it, there's a recording on YouTube. It's normally posted like about maybe an hour or so after it's done. You'll probably want to skip the first few minutes where it was just dead air because I forgot to turn my microphone on. Although I'll definitely try and edit that out when I get a chance, but it can take a little bit of time for that to take effect. So thank you all. Have a lovely day, and I hope you have a wonderful long weekend.